fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZWC Conflict episode 44. Our very first match of the night. One-on-one. Making his way to the ring first with a record of 1-2. The Icon. From AWA, Razi. Razi setting up already. Razi hits the fucking... I don't even know what move to call that. We need a move for Razi. 1, 2. Referee out of 4 count. Icon picking Razi back up. Sends him hard into the ring post and busts him open. And finally does at the count of 8. The Icon too busy taunting. Icon in trouble. Big shoulder tackle into the ribs. Make it 2. Now it's Razi's turn to set up. Razi, huge DDT. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by the Icon. And the Icon setting up one more time. The Icon with a spear. Will he go for the pin? Yes, he will. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Razi. Icon taking advantage. Putting Razi up against the ropes, right or left hand to the ribs. Off the ropes goes Razi. A spear again by the Icon. Is that enough? 1, 2. Kick out again from a slow count by the Icon. This match could have been won very quickly if the referee was not distracted by the turnbuckle pad. It does feel like a main event. It does. Razi in trouble, the Icon looking for a submission, wrenching on the neck, and the Icon is your winner. Huge win for the Icon, now 2-2 in ZWC. Our next match here on Conflict, one-on-one again, making her way to the ring first with a record of 2-2, Banjo Splatui. Next out with a record of 2-2, Paige. The lock up again, Banjo this time with the advantage. Big power bomb on Paige. Now over the top with the senton. Banjo going up from the top, swanton bomb hits, goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Paige. The lock up, Banjo still with the advantage, picking Paige up. Huge power slam by Banjo. Over the top with the senton. Goes for the pin. I don't know if it's enough. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Paige. Kick to the gut, right hand, Paige, fisherman suplex on Banjo. Right hand by Paige. Paige looking for a drop on the hardest part of the ring. Absolutely has to hurt. Referee added 2 count. Banjo in trouble. Paige on the top turnbuckle. Paige, double axe handle, putting Banjo back down. Now heads to the top rope. Banjo wants to fly. Elbow drop to the back. Goes for the pin. Is that enough? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Paige. Random question. Go for it, my love. Banjo. Nice fireman carry, rolling thunder. Now heads to the top again. Paige in trouble. Swanton bomb. Banjo with the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Banjo Slatui has another win here on Conflict. Predictions are live. Let's go. Our next match here on Conflict in the tag team division, making their way to the ring first, Chris Manson and Paul Dahmer, the Circus. Will we see an undefeated team heading into the 3rd week of Conflict? Or, well, season 5 of Conflict. Or will the Circus finally get a win? As Jonesboro by the back of the head makes him eat the turnbuckle. Chris Manson running start, clothesline into the corner by Manson. Goes for the pin, 1, and only a 1. Manson setting up here, going for the choke slam. Will he hit it? Yes, he will! Down goes Massimo! Manson with the pin, 1, 2, broken up by Jonesboro. Massimo looking for the drop. All the way to Flavortown. Goes for the pin, 1, and broken up by Paul Dahmer. Now setting up, Chris Manson picking Jonesboro up, and will hit him with the Tombstone Pile Driver. Goes for the pin, broken up by Massimo. Chris Manson back in control, has eaten a lot of damage. Oh my God, the running power slam by Manson. Manson wants in, Dahmer in trouble. Huge splash by Jonesboro, goes for the pin. Broken up by Manson. Uh-oh. Jonesboro, speared by Jonesboro. Will he go for the pin? Yes, he will. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Paul Dahmer. Of Dahmer. And will now head to the top. Jonesboro, big elbow drop to the chest. Setting up again. Setting up again. Another spear by Jonesboro. Goes for the pin. Chris Manson not coming in. 1, 2, 3. And the half-ton Sons are now 2-0 here on Conflict. Our next match here on Conflict, triple threat table match. Making her way to the ring first with a record of 1-3, Mao. Literally from Ireland. Next out with a record of, with a record of 1-3, Church. Let's go. Next out with a record of 1-1, your Conflict GM, Chell, and ZWC Hall of Famer. Let's not forget about that. It wouldn't. Now up against the ropes. Clothesline by Chell, putting it to the outside. Now Church with a takedown and raining down the shots to the face of Chell. Backing Church up into the corner. Chell from the corner, shotgun dropkick, taking Mao down. And then a moonsault from the top by Church. Turning Mao around. Church has Mao up. Big knee to the face by Church, and then a double axe handle to Chell. And will now go for the table. Chell getting back in, knocking the table away, kicking the table at Church, and gets hit with a forearm to the head. Church. Feast your eyes by Church. Reversal on Mao, forearm to the face. Now crawling over to the corner, the table collapses yet again. Chell back into the ring with a kendo stick, huge kick by Church, and then gets hit multiple times with the kendo stick and is busted open. Church back up to her feet quickly, goes after Chell, and now goes after Mao. Now in trouble, picked up by Church. Church puts it through the table, and Church has a win here on Conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Conflict, 4-man elimination. Making his way into the ring first with a record of 0-1, Lightable. Next out, also with a record of 0-1, we have Michael Blacksmith. Next out, holy shit. Slay! Next out with the record of 0-1, Saint. And next out, ZWC Hall of Famer, everyone's favorite baby boy, Theo. Lightable breaking all kinds of physics, taking out the ref and Saint at the same time. Lightable putting Theo up on the top turnbuckle. Lightable looking for something big here. Lightable, huge Spanish fly from the top on Theo. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out 2 by Theo. On Lightable, 1, and only a 1. Saint to the top. Elbow drop to Blacksmith. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out 2 by Blacksmith. Theo looking for another weapon. Lightable with a kick to the side of the head on Saint, off the ropes. Hurricanrana through the middle ropes by Lightable. Along with Lightable and Michael Blacksmith. Blacksmith with a big elbow to the face of Theo, then taken down with a drop kick. Lightable, 1, 2, 3, and Michael Blacksmith is the first eliminated. Has to deal with Saint, kick to the gut to Saint as well. Picking Saint up, but Saint with right hands to the side of the head, getting out of it. Saint with a clothesline. Clothesline by Theo. Hitting a cat is sin, fair. But what about if the cat hits back and goes for the pin? 1, 2, kick out 2 by Saint. Saint, and now heads to the top. Theo wants to fly. Frog splash hits, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Saint is eliminated. Theo going up top. Big reversal on Lightable. Cross body by Theo. Lightable back up again. Tossing Theo off the top rope. Who will get their first win here in Season 5? Theo, right hand, chop to the chest, tornado DDT, Lightable is down. Theo, going up top. Theo, frog splash hits. Is that enough to put Lightable away? 1, 2, 3, and Theo walks away with a huge win here on Conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Conflict, 4-team ladder match in the women's tag team division. Let's get it. Making their way to the ring first for the first time as a team, Luna Lovewell and Mercy Nightshade. Next out, with the record of 0-1, Jan Hall and Negative, the Misfits. Next out, with a record of 0-1, Cookie and Cinnamon, SWAT. And last but not least, Jazz and Gio Omada. Jazz with the ladder. Gio, big splash on Mercy. And Cinnamon has been busted open. Down goes Negative. Springboard dropkick by Jan completely misses. And a backdrop suplex by Mercy on Gio, and she rolls out of the ring. Backdrop suplex by Mercy on Cinnamon onto the ladder. And she gets out of the ring as well. Chop block by Jan Hall to Mercy inside the ring. Negative, not able to be sent into the ropes by Gio, interrupted by Cookie. Now a double team move between Negative and Cookie on Gio. Can she recover and go for the briefcase? Big power bomb by Jan. Negative going for the briefcase again. No one even close to stopping her. Negative dangerously close to winning, but Gio knocking the ladder down. Sent back into the ring, I believe, by Cinnamon. Shoulder check into the ribs by Negative. Negative setting up here. Negative through the gap and misses. Gio sent over the top. Cookie suplexed onto the ladder by Negative. Luna Lovewell climbing up. Luna all the way up and knocked off the ladder. Chopped by Negative, turning Cookie around, and the blue mist to the face of Cookie. Right hand to the face, turning her around, and a fucking neck breaker on the ladder. No ladder set up right now. Negative, that is a long jump. Negative, huge elbow drop to Cookie. Okay, so note to self. Hold up 1 second. Luna Lovewell going for the briefcase. No one is going to stop her. Luna Lovewell wins it for Nightshade. Their first ever win in their first ever match. Luna Lovewell and Mercy on Mercy's birthday get their first win as a team. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Conflict, 3-man table match. Making his way to the ring first with a record of 0-3, Super Owl. Next out, with a record of 0-3, Blicky. It's a Super Owl coming through. And last but not least, former ZWC Men's Champion, former ZWC Hardcore Champion, with a record of 0-3, Ivar. Super Owl reversed by Blicky into an inverted DDT. Super Owl looking for it, not able to get it off. Kick to the gut by Blicky. Huge reversal by Super Owl. Blicky helping Ivar back up onto his feet. Blicky looking for it and will hit it. Knee to leg. Blicky trying to get him over to the corner. Double team move between Blicky and Super Owl. Double DDT on Ivar. Blicky trying to position Super Owl to the table. Now a double team move between Ivar and Blicky. Face first or gut first goes Super Owl. Blicky turning Ivar around, picking him up. Ivar into a DDT. Blicky sent onto the table, and Ivar will save him. Blicky not able to do anything about this. Ivar sidewalk slam through the table, and Ivar has a win here on Conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Conflict, Triple Threat First Blood. Making her way to the ring first with a record of 0-3, Novi. Next out, with the record of 0-3, we have Selena Rose. And last but not least, making her way to the ring with a record of 0-1, Julia. Sounds like a plan, underdog. Sounds like a plan. Top to the chest. Selena Rose taking on both Novi and Julia. Reversed by Julia into an inverted DDT. Gets back in with a kendo stick to the back of Julia, then one to the top of the head of both Julia and Selena. Julia back in. Off the ropes, Hurricanrana by Novi. I think it was. Novi and Julia lock up. Julia with the advantage. What a crossbody by Selena. Now has Julia face planted into the mat. Kendo stick breaks over the back of Julia. Selena. Big forearm to the back of the head. Now another weapon, another kendo stick to the top of the head of Selena. And then one to Novi. Selena Rose stomps to the chest. Novi finally getting back up on her feet. Needs to get back in this match. It doesn't matter. Selena Rose with a knee to the face of Julia. And that is all. Huge win for Selena Rose here on Conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here on Conflict, 1-on-1. Making his way to the ring first with a record of 2-0, Boruto Uzumaki. Next out, with a record of 1-1, former ZWC Hardcore Champion, Matthew Perkins. Sure. Matthew Perkins, Sling Blade by Boruto. Let's not forget, Boruto Uzumaki is 2-0 since joining ZWC. A surprise undefeated streak, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Matthew Perkins. Matthew Perkins put him to the corner. Boruto Uzumaki picking him up, putting him on the top turnbuckle. What the fuck are you doing? Boruto, right hand to the ribs. Elbows to the top of the head. Boruto Uzumaki from the top with the Frankensteiner. Referee unaware, big shoulder check into the ribs, sending Matthew Perkins to the outside. Boruto Uzumaki wants Matthew Perkins up. Boruto off the ropes. Beautiful move by Boruto. Matthew Perkins will let it go. Goes to the top. Matthew Perkins wants to fly. Boruto back up on his feet. Big forearm to the head. Totally understand. Springboard stomp by Boruto. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Matthew Perkins. Kick to the gut. Matthew Perkins, pump handle driver on Boruto. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Matthew Perkins has his second win in ZWC. Ladies and gentlemen, our penultimate match of the night. Your co-main event. 2-on-2 elimination match. Making their way to the ring first with a record of 1-2. Nekomata and Spirit. Vivid Violence. Next out with a record of 1-2. Candy Rose and Cowboy Kandy. Candy Shop. Here we go. Nekomata put into the corner by Cowboy Kandy. Now Kandy gets an elbow to the face from Spirit. Spirit, Russian leg sweep by Candy Rose. Dragging Candy Rose over to the corner, face first into the turnbuckle, and stops by Nekomata. Candy back, well, Cowboy Kandy back in, big lariat from Spirit. Big hammer. Spirit putting Cowboy Kandy against the table. Spirit looking to put this away, and he will. Huge win for Vivid Violence here tonight on Conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening for the ZWC Men's Championship. 1-on-1. Making his way to the ring first with a record of 4-0. Vacated the Ringmaster title for this one. We have Wob! Next out, your defending ZWC Men's Champion with a record of 3-1. Jay, the Headline, Swervo. Let's be real, dude. Let's be fucking real. Kick to the spine by Wob. Crossbody misses. These two have met before. What a cutter off the corner by Jay Swerve. Jay Swerve back into the ring. 30 seconds because headline, exactly. Jay Swerve planting Wob down. Does not go for the pin though. Nice dodge by Wob again, taking Jay Swerve down to the mat. Swerve pulling himself up in the corner. Wob not letting him breathe. Mushing the face over and over. Now off the ropes. Big boot to the side of the head. Jay Swerve in control from the top rope. Misses. Now Wob back on the attack. Jay Swerve says not quite yet, but Wob says yes, sir. Big right hand turning Jay Swerve around. Wob. Big knee to the face. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Wob feeling it. Jay Swerve back up on his feet. Wob to the top rope. Wants to fly. Double axe handle to the back. Going for another pin. I doubt it's enough. 1, 2, 3 it is. What the fuck? And Wob, out of nowhere, is your new ZWC Men's Champion. For those of you watching on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. We will see you next time.